Sony has built a strong reputation in the camera world, especially with its Alpha series. The Sony A7 line is one of the most popular among photographers and videographers who want professional performance without going too far into the high-end price range. The current model, the Sony A7 IV, was released in late 2021 and quickly became a favorite. Now, in 2025, rumors are swirling about its potential successor, the Sony A7V. Though Sony hasn't officially announced anything yet, leaks and insider reports suggest that the A7V will come with exciting upgrades that could make it one of the best mirrorless cameras for its price. One of the biggest rumored upgrades is the sensor. The Sony A7 IV came with a 33-megapixel sensor, which was already a jump from the A7 III's 24-megapixel. Now, the A7 V is expected to feature a new 44-megapixel full-frame sensor. This would give users even more detail in their photos, especially useful for landscape photography, studio work, and large prints. A higher resolution sensor also allows for better cropping flexibility without losing too much quality. On top of that, the new sensor is said to offer faster readout speeds and improved dynamic range, meaning better performance in bright or dark scenes. With this sensor, users could expect clearer shadows, smoother highlights, and overall sharper images. The Sony A7 IV was already good for video with 4K 60 FPS recording and 10-bit color. However, the A7 V is rumored to push things even further by allowing 4K video at up to 120 frames per second, and possibly without any cropping. This would be a huge advantage for content creators who want slow-motion footage while keeping high resolution. Some reports also suggest that Sony could include better heat management, so users can record for longer periods without overheating. It's likely that features like S-Cinetone, picture profiles, and 10-bit color will remain, or even be improved. Altogether, these changes would make the A7 V a very capable hybrid camera for both video and stills. Sony's autofocus system is already one of the best in the business, and the A7 V is rumored to improve on this even more. The camera may include the same advanced AI-powered subject tracking system found in higher-end models like the A7R5 and A9 III. This means better recognition of eyes, faces, animals, birds, and even vehicles, with the camera being able to predict movement and stay locked onto the subject. Whether you're shooting fast sports action or a moving pet, this would help you get sharp, in-focus shots more often. This kind of autofocus also makes the camera easier to use for beginners who may not want to worry about adjusting focus manually all the time. Another exciting rumor is that the A7 V will have much faster continuous shooting speeds. While the A7 IV could shoot at up to 10 frames per second, the A7 V is said to double that, possibly reaching 20 FPS with the electronic shutter and around 15 FPS with the mechanical shutter. This kind of speed would be very useful for sports, wildlife, or any fast-moving subject. Combined with the advanced autofocus, this would make the A7 V a powerful camera for action photographers who need to capture the perfect moment in just a fraction of a second. Handheld shooting is always a challenge, especially in low light or with longer lenses. That's why in-body image stabilization is such a valuable feature. The A7 IV had a solid 5.5 stop IBIS system, but the A7V is expected to improve this with up to 8 stops of compensation. This means that even if your hands shake a little while holding the camera, your photos and videos will still come out smooth and sharp. For those who shoot handheld videos or take photos in tricky lighting without a tripod, this could be a major upgrade that improves the quality of every shot. The A7 V is expected to look similar to the A7 IV in terms of body design, which is good news for those who like the current setup. However, it's rumored that Sony might upgrade the rear LCD screen. The new screen could be a higher resolution, fully articulating display, like the one found in the A7R5. This would give more flexibility for vlogging, low-angle, or overhead shooting. There's also a chance that the electronic viewfinder, EVF, will get an upgrade, offering a clearer and more detailed preview, especially useful when working in bright sunlight. Weather sealing and button layout are expected to stay mostly the same, which means current Sony users will feel right at home. Professional and enthusiast users alike appreciate the ability to back up their photos as they shoot. That's why the A7V is likely to continue with dual card slots. The rumor is that one slot will support CF Express Type A cards, while the other will support SD-UHS-2 cards. This setup gives users flexibility. CF Express cards are faster and better for video, while SD cards are cheaper and more widely available. The camera will also likely include modern connectivity options, like USB-C for fast file transfers, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth for wireless control and sharing, and possibly direct streaming support for creators who go live on YouTube or social media. While no major changes to the battery are expected, the A7V should still use the same NPFZ 100 battery found in most recent Sony Alpha cameras. This battery is known for good life, especially compared to other mirrorless cameras. However, Sony might optimize power usage through better software and processing, allowing for more shots per charge, delayed but still expected in 2025. Originally, many believed the A7V would launch in March 2025, based on Sony's typical 3 to 4 year upgrade cycle. But recent updates from trusted sources suggest that the launch may be delayed by a couple of months. While the exact reason is not confirmed, it may be related to production delays, supply chain issues, or simply Sony adjusting its schedule to avoid overlapping with other product launches. A step up from the A7 IV? When the A7 IV launched, it had a price of $2,499. Now, with all these rumored upgrades in the A7V, many expect the price to rise slightly. Some reports suggest it could cost anywhere from $2,800 to $3,500, depending on final features. If these rumors are true, the A7V would still be positioned as a mid-range full-frame mirrorless camera, more advanced than entry-level models, but still far below the price of Sony's flagship A1 or even the A7R5. Whether the price increase will be worth it depends on what kind of photographer or filmmaker you are and how much you need the new features.